Hello, welcome back. In our last class, we discussed aggregating functions, and now under this topic of logical functions and if statement, we are going to discuss logical functions, if statement. So in this class, I want us to discuss logical tests and logical values. When we do some logical tests, we are going to have some operators for setting conditions like equals, greater or equals, less or equals, not equals, greater than, and less than. We are also going to discuss and or functions and logical tests. Welcome. So in our first example, I want us to test a condition of equality between two different numbers, and what it returns is the logical values. So when you say equals, this number is equal to this, and say enter, it returns false. So you realize that false is a logical value and equals is an operator. 7 is equal to 7. How comes this is false? Again, what I want to show you from these logical values is that it is aligned to the center. You see the numbers are aligned to the right, text values are aligned to the left, and logical values are aligned to the center. So why is this 7 equals to 7 is false? So you might see that we are referring to cells D4 and E4. When you increase the decimal points, increase the decimal point from here, this is 7.00, and when you increase this is 7.30. So this is not equal to this. That is why you get the value as false. So let's do with greater or equals. We can say equals. This is greater or equals to this, and say enter. This is false. 9 is not greater or equals to 11, and then we have equals. This is less or equal to 23. Say enter. This is true. Equals, we can say 8 is equals to this value is greater or equal to, not greater or equal to, but it is not equal to this. When you say enter, you get false. 8 is equal to 8. Even if you add the decimal points, it is 8.0 and it is 8.0, and these two numbers are equal, but our set condition is that they are not equal. That is why you get the logical values as false. And say equals, this number is greater than this, which is false, and equals, this number is less than this, and say equals. So we have only one true condition, that 5 is less or equal to 23, and the other values are not the case. So in our next class, we are going to discuss and or functions. Thank you for joining, and enjoy learning.